My experience in the mental hospital was an interesting one. Day one, the first thing I did was throw up. Feet hit the floor, the cold, cold floor, and I was wearing a thin blue gown. Before I could even register where I was, I opened the door and I threw up. And it was red from the hot Cheetos that I had ate the night before, while I was crying my eyes out at the fact that I was being checked into a mental hospital. Hey, welcome back. As you may know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So in today's video, we are going to talk about why it's important to take care of your mental health, why it matters, my own personal experience with it. If you're in Austin, Texas, it is Monday, and you know, today was kind of a weird, kind of gloomy day, and sometimes our mental health, when it's not right, this is kind of how it feels just inside of our own head. It kind of feels weird and off and just kind of gloomy, and all you want to do is sleep in bed and just wake up until everything feels good again and everything feels fine. The most important thing to do during this time is to literally force yourself to get outside of your house. Actually set a routine to get outside of your house, even if it's as small as taking a 10-minute walk to start your day, or going to the nearest coffee shop to order whatever beverage you need, even if it's just water, just to have that social interaction, being surrounded by other people, other energies, and just being outside of your own head. We tend to get really comfortable in moments like these, where we almost kind of get comfortable in our situation and in our circumstance that it's not serving us, it's just making it worse. So you literally have to make yourself uncomfortable by getting outside of your comfort zone, because that comfort zone is not serving you. It's actually keeping you stuck in this cage, in this low point, and we don't want to stay there. So I think it's important to move with grace, be gentle with yourself, check in and be like, okay, I'm not feeling my best, and that's okay. It's okay to not always feel good. That's okay. However, what's not okay is staying there. It's important that you're still doing some sort of movement to make sure this is in check, to make sure this feels good. So definitely get outside in any way, shape, or form. And two, most importantly, is to move. Movement is key during this time. Move your body, exercise, walk, dance, go to Pilates, go to yoga, play basketball, go play pickleball or something, Go be engaged, be in an environment of some high energy people. Community makes a difference. So if you can surround yourself of high energy people, uplifting people, it rubs off on you. That positivity, that good energy is just as contagious as negative and low and icky people. So purposely position yourself to be in places and spaces where that good energy is just it's a normal thing to feel, so that you can start being reminded that, oh, okay, everything's actually okay. This is just a season. This is just a temporary feeling that will pass. But as long as you keep showing up and putting yourself out there, you're gonna be okay. The sad truth is if you don't stay on top of your mental health and you do struggle with depression and anxiety, it can get the best of you. And I've personally lost friends in my own life due to mental health, and they've taken their own life. And as of 2 years ago, it came really close to happening again with a relative of mine. And that shit is fucking scary. And that's just a fucking reminder on the importance of mental health and bringing awareness to it. The silent struggles that people may face behind closed doors. Sometimes the most happiest looking people on the outside who are joyful are the ones struggling the most with it. And sometimes they feel like they're alone, like they can't tell anyone, and they try to cover it up with being the life of the party, and this is just for them, just for you to know that you're not alone. You're not. And you don't have to deal with it alone, that you do matter. Your life is precious. Your life matters. And you have purpose here. You have purpose, and you are loved and you are wanted. People want to see you. People want you to be here. And your presence does make a difference. Even if you don't feel like it does, even if you feel like it's meaningless, those are just lies. Know that there are resources out there to know that you are cared for and you are supported and you are seen and you are heard. And I personally actually had experience with this. I went to 2 mental health hospitals when I was around 13. I was the youngest one. I had hit rock bottom. I felt like there was no meaning to my life. I felt like I got no purpose. I felt like I can't. I felt like this stuff was just too heavy and I wanted it all to be over with. I didn't want to deal with it. But the truth is, I just didn't want to feel hurt anymore. I didn't want to feel the hurt. I didn't want to feel the pain. The truth is, my life does matter. That I do want to live. I do want to experience the beauty of life. I want to experience the happiness and the joy and the peace and the love that exists here, that I am worthy and deserving of experiencing. But that little 13-year-old Oxa didn't feel worthy of. I've never really actually talked about my experience in the mental health hospital. So look, okay, disclaimer, I have a dark sense of humor, okay? That's just what happens when you have experienced trauma. You laugh at fucked up shit. There's a time where all the crazy motherfuckers started coming in. And I mean crazy. Like, I don't mean that word in a disrespectful way because obviously I was in there too, but there's like a different type of crazy, right? There's like me, you know, I'm like a good one. Like I was just more sad, okay? I was just like, oh, what was me? This is too hard. And even though it was not funny at the time, you find a way to take things a lot lighter and not so seriously after you've gone through like so much. It's just like, okay, I'm not gonna let these motherfucking demons weigh me down and make me feel like shit is too damn serious and bigger than what it really is. So you just learn to laugh at shit, right? We were in a session, just another day in group therapy, and there was this new girl that came in and she was really fucked up in the head. I don't really know what the fuck she was on, but out of nowhere in the session, she just starts freaking the fuck out. And I'm sitting right across from her, just like this. And she starts sweating, and I'm over here like what the fuck, what do I do? Like, what is going on? And I look over at the nurse is looking over at her like, stop that, don't do that, don't do that. That is not necessary. Like, don't do that. She was just not having it that day, and she just saw right through it. She was like, girl, like, cut that shit out. And I was just like, I might be fucked up for thinking that was funny. And there was another moment where this other new girl came in and she was like cuckoo in the head. She was in the wrong hospital, okay? Like towards the end of my stay, like some seriously fucked up motherfuckers started coming in that did not belong at that mental hospital. Like they belonged in like a psychiatric ward or something, not in that hospital. I'm not the only one to think this. There was other girls in there that were also thinking the same thing. They're like, whoa, like you're lucky you're leaving right now because we got a homicide girl that just came in. And it's like, that's fucking scary because like homegirl actually tried to kill another person. Anyways, I had gotten checked in again. We had attempted to take our own life again for the second time. And I just remember being in the back of an ambulance. There's these piercing bright lights and just this man looking down at me, and he says, it's gonna be okay. And I was just like, how did I end up here? And this time though, it was different because I was pregnant. And this pregnancy had changed, it had changed my perspective on what I was living for, what I was doing with my life. And at the time I was hanging out with the wrong crowd. I was hanging out with older kids that I did not need to be hanging out with. I knew this time it was going to be different. I remember being in the hospital while I was pregnant, and I was just like, I've got this baby girl to live for. I've got something bigger than me now to live for, to be healthy for, to get right for, to live on the right path for, to get on the right path for. I have something bigger than me to live for. It's not just all woe is me and life is too hard for me to deal with. No, I've got something bigger to live for, to bring into this world. I have a responsibility to take care of myself now in order to bring a healthy baby into this world. And so that anchor, that why was my anchor, and it still is to this day. So now I know, even on the fucking hardest days, the hardest seasons of my life, when all hell breaks loose and I feel like it is too heavy to deal with, I refuse to go back to that cage of I can't, it's too hard and it's too heavy and I just want to end it now. Fuck no, we have come too fucking far to ever go back in that fucking cage. Absolutely the fuck not. And so now I have placed such an importance on my mental health that now when I go through those seasons, I'm like, all right, here we go, motherfucker, let's fucking go. And I show up anyways. I move my body, I exercise. The mental health hospitals, they helped me get my mind right. My why helped me keep it right. So now whenever shit gets difficult or hard, I know I'm set. I know I'm gonna be okay. I know that whatever challenge I'm facing, I'm gonna be okay. I'm not gonna fall apart. I've got this shit. I've got this shit. I have purpose. I have reason to live for. And I have a vision. I have a vision. I have places to be. I have things to see and people to love and experience, to enjoy and receive. And so you've got to remind yourself, you've got to have a vision for yourself. Where are you going? What are you looking forward to? Who are you going to share these experiences with? And then know damn well that it's going to happen. Just trust it. Just trust it. There is nothing that is too far out of your reach. There is nothing that you're like, oh, maybe in the next lifetime. Like, no, motherfucker, you are here right now. So if you're living in that dark, cloudy place and you want to be living in that sunny, beautiful, joyful place, then make it happen. Get your mind right. Get the help that you need in order for you to receive and to have a peace of mind so that you can actually start enjoying the beauty of life that you are worthy and deserving of, having and receiving such happiness and such love and joy and goodness that yes, you too, who's been maybe living in this sad cage for most of her life, you are worthy of receiving this so much joy, so much love that you can't even possibly imagine. You are worthy of receiving it in abundance. The heaviness of your past, the heaviness of your trauma, and the heaviness of the sadness and all the shit you had to fucking go through, guess what? You deserve to experience the exact opposite of that in such magnitude, times 10, that your whole life does not have to be the pain that you've experienced. It does not have to be that way for the rest of your life, this point moving forward. You can choose to break free to the other side. You can choose to get the help that you need to get this right. And then you can choose to stay on that track by prioritizing your mental health and then speaking life into other people's situations that you know is down there, that you know you probably need somebody to help lift them up. So if you're going through something, speak up. Speak up. Tell somebody. You don't know who to tell? Tell your fucking coworker. You don't know who to tell? Call a number. There are resources out there. You are heard, you are seen, you're supported, and you fucking matter. And your life fucking matters. And your life is precious. And yes, there is so much joy and there's so much happiness you have yet to fucking experience. It has yet to happen for you. Believe it. Know it. And when it comes, allow yourself to receive it. Allow yourself to laugh as hard as you can. Laugh so hard that your stomach starts hurting and you start crying because of how much laughter and how much joy you're filled with. Allow yourself to receive it when it comes. And know in those moments you are worthy of that joy. You are worthy of it. That is all that I have for you today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your May. You fucking got this, one day at a time. One day at a time. Just stick to those routines. Focus on what feels good. Prioritize what feels good. And know that it's never selfish. Don't ever, 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 ever guilt trip yourself of doing something because it feels good for your mind and your peace of mind and your body. Keep pouring your cup up. Keep filling your cup up. Keep on filling it up and surrounding yourself with the beauty and the joy that exists in this world. And don't ever let anybody take that away from you. Don't ever let anybody take away your joy or your happiness because they're fucking miserable in theirs. If anything, just pray to God over their happiness and over their mental health. Because there's some people out there who are gonna see the light in you and they're not gonna fucking like it because they don't have it. They don't have it. And miserable people love company. And when they see you, they're gonna wanna take it. It's just not in that place with themselves. They're not happy with themselves. They're not in a happy place in their own life. So protect your joy. Protect your peace of mind. Because it fucking matters. It fucking matters. It fucking matters. All right. I love you. And thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope this video helped. If it did, please let me know what part resonated with you. Go ahead and share this with a friend who you feel like could use this video. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Mwah.